one of the worst ways that they could figure out their needs is by putting their industry first. That is the worst way to do it because you are just trapped. You are absolutely trapped.
If they only need to make $25,000 a year and then they need to be an artist, well, wow, it's much easier now. They have to slam their expenses through the floor in order to do that. If they only need $25,000 a year and then they need to work in some sort of art or do their art, then it becomes much simpler because now they just need to make $25,000 a year as their first entry-level job getting experience in their art or being self-employed. And that becomes much easier, but you have to start with what they need first, because if they need $100,000 a year because you live in San Francisco and they can't pay rent otherwise, and they need to be an artist, well, now those two things are fundamentally opposing forces and they can't be both of those things at the same time easily right as they graduate high school. And then downstream from that, buying them a college degree to be an artist is kicking the can down the road of those eventual consequences anyway. It's not actually going to help them. It's actively going to hurt them from being able to pursue their art because they need to shrink their expenses down. And in fact, buying degrees at that point too just kicks the can further down the road and makes it more difficult for them to slam their needs down as far as income and location, because a lot of times now they got to make a certain amount of money because they have to pay their student loans